Good morning, and today is February 13th of 2024. So, one more day until Valentine's Day. And the card of the day for just 2/13 is the Six of Swords. So, today you may be coming out of or kind of starting or possibly wrapping up a moment in which you have decided to move on from a situation, from a conversation, from a person, from a way of thinking. You're moving on from something that has caused some disruption in your life, and you no longer wish to be a part of whatever that is. Now, if we add in the year and do the numerology for February 13th of 2024, the first card that we get in the breakdown is the Temperance card, which means now that you are moving on, have chosen to move on, have decided to make a change in what you put stock into, what you put time and effort and your energy into. Now that you've decided, you now have to think about ways in which you can incorporate the parts of your world from that old aspect, the parts that you took with you, those little swords that are in the boat that you're deciding to take with you. You are now learning to integrate those parts that you have kept in with the new parts of yourself that you wish to be. You're integrating your old way of thinking with your new way of thinking. You're integrating the things that you absolutely need to keep in your life that were good and great, and learning to incorporate it into the new type of person you were aiming to be. You are tempering those things so that they can mesh well together. You are being artistic about it. You are putting your passion and your love and your feelings all together in one melting pot to make a beautiful new version of your life or yourself that you wish to be. Now, if we further break down the number 14, we are going to get the 5, which is the 5 of Swords. And generally, when I read this card, a lot of times I read it as, a disruption, a defeat, an argument. But based on the other cards today, I read it as you, when done properly, when tempering what you need to temper properly, you now are coming out a victor in how you have decided to do that. And while it may have been hard to move away from things in your life, you have now moved on from those things. You have tempered the new aspects with the older aspects of yourself that you would like to keep. You've tempered the swords in that you have kept with the new ways of how you will develop your passion and your feelings in life. And then you come out saying, look, I know this is hard to maybe those people that you've had to leave behind in the choppier waters, but I needed to do this for me. And it was really important that I did this thing for me. It does not mean that you no longer care for people that you have always associated with, or things, or ways of thinking, but it means that you can recognize that that was a part of your life, but that does not mean that you take it forward with you into whatever this new version of yourself is. Now, while we could easily look at any reading as being, a lot of times whenever you're doing a collective reading, it's going to sound more vague. And the thing is because I'm not tapping into the energy of the person that I would be talking to. So I have to give a little bit more vague meanings in a way, because it's going to hit you however it needs to hit you. And you are going to hear this message, and if it is for you, you are going to hear it and you're going to go, this is exactly how I feel about my relationship, my friendship, my job, my family issues with my kids, my own mental, my own emotional, my own physical, my own energetic issues. So however this hits you. So that is why when I read like this, I am giving something that may sound a little bit more general, because I am giving you, as the inquirer or the listener or the sitter of the reading, to take in the words that I'm telling you so that you can apply it if it resonates as needed to the area of your life. Because if this video stops you and you do listen to it and you hear the words that I'm saying and parts of it perk your ears, that is your intuition and your gut telling you, your spirit or whatever you want to call it, telling you that there are pieces of this that are touching into aspects of your life that maybe you needed to hear. So I hope all of my untamed souls have a beautiful and wonderful day. And anytime you hear a message, whether that is, a message or a reading, whether that is from me or any other reader, every reader on here wants you to take the message as it is. If it resonates, it resonates. If not, move on, because we're not here to deliver it for every single person that comes across our videos. So anytime you hear messages, use your own discernment, use your own intuition and your own feelings whenever you hear these messages to decide if it was even for you in the first place. So I hope all of you have a beautiful and wonderful day. Thank you to all my untamed souls who watch my videos, and I will catch you again later.